Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever you're doing in the world. I hope that you're safe and all are safe in your families. For many of us who have been on here more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever years, some I know a lot longer, we have seen a lot of, as we call it, going real life harassment of others. It is not a new thing, unfortunately. It has been hideous over the last 6 years I've been here for certain people. Quite a lot of people I once knew no longer are on here on social media. They do not engage. And many of us no longer, after years of being in a form of community, krama or drama, whatever you want to call it, community, no longer engage in getting involved in live chats or getting too close to people, which is a huge shame. But it is a case of necessity. So we are cautious. And I think everyone needs to be cautious. We all want to share certain aspects of our life in order for each other to understand humanity and what everyone is going through. But we live in a very tumultuous world. But again, these past few weeks, we see ramping up of verbal attacks and, as I say, going real life harassment. The one thing, though, that should never be done, and we keep saying it year after year after year, is that you do not bring people's children and family onto the social media platform. If they are not on here for family vlogging or any of those other things, anyone who does family vlogging, well, that's their choice. But people who don't do that and just share thoughts, experiences in a more broad way to engage should not be sought out and hurt, and their children should not be used as a target. One creator in particular, whose name I will not mention for her own privacy's sake and for her son's sake, are going through a really, really terrible time. Her mature son has got a terrible illness, and as we know as parents, aunties, uncles, whatever, when we love our families, just trying to go from day to day to deal with a really serious illness that our child has is enough to cope with. Sometimes we come on YouTube or whichever social media platform because it's a form of escape. But it is no longer a form of escape for many, as indeed for this particular creator. And the one thing that has been said by another creator, who many of us who've been here quite some time know of, one thing that should never be said towards a parent about their child going through a terrible illness is that it is the karma of that creator that their child is ill. As parents, guardians, we would take on an illness, any illness, for our child to take it away from them, to stop them suffering and hurting. People who say these things about other people's children are beyond despicable and do not deserve a view. But the pattern of the behaviour has been constant for years, so we have to point it out. I think it's only fair. The main criteria has and should always be that we protect the vulnerable and our children from bullies, from cyberbullying, harassment. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. Someone very wise quoted to me once, after a cancer diagnosis, about something they wrote and fixed to their laptop. It said, "Cancer, you may have banged on our door, but you will not get a seat at my table." We do not have the power to heal all sickness, fix every hurt, to keep those we love with us forever, or safe. But we have more power than we think to make love and joy the heart of how we live and what we remember. And so, to the mother of the son, I'd like to say a poem of hope. Say to the darkness, we beg to differ. Say to the darkness, we will wait until you've had your fill, and then we will come out into the summer sunshine and laugh and love again and again and again. Say to the darkness, we beg to differ. We are too beautiful, it is too precious. There are hours, days, years to be filled with beauty, with love, with light. Say to the darkness, we beg to differ. Even in our weakness, we will be stronger. We will laugh you away. We will giggle when you tell us to be quiet. And any attention, and take it seriously. Pay attention and take it seriously. Or when we must, we will stay up with you all night, nursing you like a sick child, patiently waiting for streaks of dawn to light the incoming sky, the morning sky. We will try 1,000 times to lay 1,000 candles at your feet. We will light up the night sky. We will tend the embers till morning. So we say to the darkness, we beg to differ. Love is on our side, and we cannot lose. And this goes out to the Creator. I'm thinking of her son and her family, and all our prayers of healing and light are with her. Take care. Look after yourselves. Keep safe. Carry pink.